Set to drop the puck, and here we go. As Novotny will jump in, he will play with the newcomer Walton and Adam Levac. So the top line, if you will, out there right off the hop here. Here come the Guelph Storm inside the Peterborough zone. Hopkins gets it into the far corner. Fraser has his man tied up, literally, and the puck comes out to the neutral zone. It'll be played here by the Storm right in front of the Peterborough bench. The Storm will get it in deep. Strohack will take his time in behind the goal. It's offside indicated, but Guelph tagged up. Petes break out. Here comes Novotny over the line, and just stayed onside. No, Trotsky, two defensemen. You don't see that every day on a 2-on-1. Who was minding the house back home? I don't know, but Petrosky and Carson Cameron jumping in on the play at the same time as the puck is played here by Levac. Adam Levac to the goal, and good chance there for the newcomer Walton. Wearing the double twos in for the Peterborough Petes. And the Guelph Storm will get it in. Marintet back to play it for Peterborough. Nicely underway, just shy of the 4-minute mark here of the opening period. Puck played here by Singh. Across. That goes wide. Comes all the way back to the left point. Snapshot coming. That goes wide on the blocker side of Rye. Novotny back to play it for the Petes. Sends it in behind his own goal. Wysick is there. Keeps it down low. Marintet into the corner for Novotny. Novotny gets a little pick set by Marintet, and then he goes kind of flying down to the ice. And Novotny, at the end of a long shift at this point, just wants to get it over center, I would think, and then make a change. Levac got it to the line enough to get him off
on Wednesday
for the McDavid Cup. So here's a chance for the Petes shot. Oh my goodness, Novotny. Certainly Walton's going to create a little extra room for Novotny and Levac with a frame like that. But you're right, it'll be interesting to watch the dynamic here. And
Walton just doesn't have size. He has an edge. I mean, he's a tough kid to play against.
And can put the puck in the net, among the OHL leaders in points right now. Pete's going wide left here. They got set play here, all set up to go here. Doesn't work because they didn't win the draw. Spada. Now the Petes steal it back though. Walton got it caught in his feet, couldn't find it. And the play comes up the other way. Shot deflection out in front as Serlin was going to the net, just missed. Guelph keeping it in. Spada pinches. Petes will get it out. Here's Levac. Adam Levac off to Walton. Back to Levac. Offside. Leaving it here. And Babin will play it. Down the right side. Gallagher sending it in. Round it goes. Here's Walton back for it. Walton flipping it up towards the blue line. Gloved ahead, and it's going to be played here by Strohack. Strohack gets it in deep. Jovanovski into the net. Sends it around. Inside the blue line, it's Fraser. Had to be careful. Sends it in for Walton to get it a little deeper for Novotny. Spins to get away from his check. Drops it back to Fraser. Fraser to the left side. Strohack being pressured. Just softly sends it into the corner. And Levac overskated it and tries to get it back behind the goal. And it'll be picked up here by Patrick Babin. Long pass ahead. Soares coming in, trying to work around Fraser. Puts on the brakes. Hangs on to it. And now eventually taken by Levac to Walton. Here's Walton over the red line inside the Guelph blue line. Flips it in and then makes a change. Tournament on here in Peterborough. And then, of course, things are heating up next week with the McDavid Prospects game and everything that surrounds that now. It's a big couple days. Lots of hockey here at the Memorial Centre and just behind us at Miskin Law as well. As the puck is played here in the corner. It's the Petes in black tonight. And the Storm in whites. They're, of course, going to host the Memorial Cup next year. Here's Novotny. In behind the goal. Had to take it away by Singh. Comes out to the slot, and the Storm will struggle to get it out. Levac over to Walton. Walton looking here. Using that long reach of his. Out in front. Trying to find Levac. He pushes it on goal. But yeah, pretty neat story. Easton spent a lot of time watching games from about 12 rows behind that net. Here come the Petes with a shot off the glass. Here's Levac. Centers it. And Guelph will take it away. Here comes Hopkins. A big hit to Fraser. You can hear it. I'm not sure how much body he got there, but sounded pretty good. Puck center. Pete's got a stick on it, though. Strohack is able to deflect it. Novotny puts it over here for Walton. Back to Novotny. Back to Walton. Walton in behind, and he doesn't wrap it around. He plays it here to Novotny instead. There's Walton from a sharp angle. Shot on goal. That is stopped by Jovanovski. And now Novotny. Second game back here from the World Juniors. Here's Fraser shooting. Never made his way through. Levac will play it. He'll be part of the top prospects game next week here at the Memorial Centre. Here's Walton. Looks, shoots, right on goal. And Jovanovski
turning the puck over and getting a shot on goal.
Just ran out of room there.
Yeah.
But
now this play right here where he gets the shot off. It was just a second or two before that where he digs the puck
going on
off.
the power play, the Petes have done a good job on the penalty kill. We'll get to see the Petes power play, as Troy mentioned. Fourth in the league. Well, fourth on their penalty kill, but we haven't seen that matchup yet. There's the shot. Novotny way high and wide. Went off the corner glass. And the puck will be played here. It's stolen. Here's Walton. Walton across. Novotny shoots. Oh, my goodness. Zachary Jovanovski took one away from Novotny. Another shot coming. That is blocked. Out in front, Novotny trying again here. We may have saw the save of the night there, Tim.
Oh, I think we did. We're going to see that highlight for a few days.
Adam Novotny just doesn't miss from that position until he does, which was right there. But here come the Petes. Yes, it's going to be played by Perreault, Matthew Perreault. Player of this one.
While Walton does a great job finding Novotny and just can't get the puck off quick enough. But what a save by Jovanovski.
Back here he does. Quick shot. Novotny was right there waiting for it. It got blocked on its way. Novotny hustles back here. Novotny off the boards to Petrosky. Petrosky to the right side with some speed too going in. Is Soto over the line. Walton coming in. Walton out in front, kicked away by Jovanovski. Nice pad save. That's the Petes.
That's incredible speed. He has pro speed now.
Yeah, he's got the pro style for sure. Good on the draws too. Let's see what he does in this one. Wins another one. Almost identical to the last draw to Novotny. Decided to skate it in this time and along the boards. And here comes Petrosky. Petrosky in the corner. Walton waiting for it. Now he's going to have to hustle back. He's going to play a little D here right now. And he breaks up the play. Stays with his man. Swiped away with the goal stick of Easton Rye. And it's going to be controlled here. Lots of ice out there. 4-on-4 right now. The Petes will have a brief power play as Beauchesne moves it in. It'll stop and start here. McFadden. McFadden going wide. Still with it. McFadden out in the high slot. Beauchesne fell as he went to take the shot. And the puck played here along the near boards. Back to the point, to the left side. And it's going to be played by Will McFadden. Getting a ton of ice time here tonight in his hometown. Playing some good hockey for Corey Stillman this year. Shot towards the goal by McFadden. Leaves it down deep. McFadden's even played a little defense this year when needed. So, versatile player. Pete's on a power play. Not a long one. Let's see if they can open the scoring. Lutz tried to get it in here for Perreault, who jumped in on the defenseman with the Petes back in the day. As the puck is almost stolen there by Peterborough's Novotny, who was robbed earlier in this period. Here's a long stretch pass and ahead for Hopkins. Comes in. Nice stop by Rye. And Petrosky takes the loose puck here and just takes his time, circles, and gets turned around here. As the puck will be played here by Carson Cameron. Cameron drops it to Novotny. Novotny, his shot was blocked. And it's played here by the Storm on the far side. Their only visit to Peterborough this year. Walton intercepts. Walton does a nice job protecting the puck. So difficult to get it off him. He's 6'6". Look at the moves he's got. He gets high-sticked a little bit there. And I guess maybe when you're 6'6", you don't get the calls as much either. I don't know. The 3,500 wanted a call there, but they're not going to get it. Here's Novotny.
501.
Yeah.
That was a penalty.
Here's Novotny. Novotny behind the goal. Yeah, I don't know what it takes to get a power play, but obviously that wasn't it. And it's played here along the boards. Petrosky unable to keep it in. He's going to hustle back. Serling keeps a close watch on him. Boarding was the call. In the box is Grant Spada. The Petes on the power play. Kolarek gets the puck into the corner. Walton comes in. Bangs and crashing. It comes out. Here's Novotny. Novotny. Walton turns, shoots. The stick was checked, and the puck will be played by Levac. Novotny. Levac in the corner. Kolarek. Here's Walton trying to stuff it in. And a save by Jovanovski. A couple fans coming into their seats there thought the Petes may have had one. Levac in the corner. Novotny's watching. Kolarek in there too. As the Petes enjoy the power play. Petrosky looking across. Walton fires, and that's blocked. Walton gets the puck back. Petrosky in deep for Adam Levac. Levac. Here's Walton to the point. Petrosky. Walton, far circle. Hangs on, looks, shoots, scores! Kieron Walton, welcome to Peterborough. His first goal as a Pete comes on the power play, and it's 1-0 for the Men in Black.
Well, it all starts down in the corner. Walton on the boards, goes down low and reading, as we were talking earlier about the square boards, reads it perfectly and then comes out into the slot, into the circle, and nobody comes out to challenge him. He's got all day, and he's not going to miss too often.
Well, that's a good way to become a fan favorite a couple years ago. Pretty rare. You don't see that all too often, but here comes Novotny with some speed. Novotny out in front. He was looking for Walton for another one. And off his skate, and the Storm will send it up the other way. Pete's back for it. Petrosky, overage defenseman, off the boards, and the Petes will get it out to the neutral zone. It's Walton with it. Walton tried to backhand it over to Carson Cameron. Miedema gets it inside the Peterborough zone. Here's Adam Levac with it. Levac right in front of his own bench. He's over the blue line. Feeds it into the corner for Novotny to Walton. And Walton pushes it to the side of the goal. It's going to be taken away there by Top. And now Miedema will try and get it to a great showing for any of those events. But it's been a while since we've had an event like that here. So we're looking forward to it. Off the glass, into the far corner. Behind the net, under a minute to go. McGregor. Here's Cameron. Cameron gets it down deep. McGregor tries to almost bank it in off Jovanovski. And the Guelph Storm will get it out. Ryland Singh snaps it in. Rye wanted an icing call, won't get it. Play will continue. Novotny, nice pass down the right side for Levac with speed. Levac coming in. Almost got past the defender, but Spada stayed with him and spun him around a little bit. Walton with that long reach of his grabs it. Tried to feed it out in front for Levac, and now the puck backhanded down the ice. Petrosky ahead. Walton, who Troy will catch up to here coming up in moments as part of your first intermission. And now Wysick hustling after it. Carson Cameron for the Petes. In the corner, the captain. With only a few seconds left and a loose puck out in front, Walton just dumps into the corner again. And that will do it. 40 minutes in the boys. Well, he's got fond memories, I'm sure, of that big tournament, which wraps up tomorrow at the Memorial Centre. If you're in the Peterborough area tomorrow, lots of great hockey here all day long. As the Petes have a 2-0 lead here on the Guelph Storm, their only visit to the Memorial Centre this season. Here comes Spada inside Peterborough territory. Adam Levac chips it off the boards. Back to get it. Sail changes on the far side. Puck deflected in here by Kieron Walton, who has a goal in his first game here as a member of the Petes. Loose puck sent in here by the Storm. Ryan of the goal. Around the boards. Novotny gets into the blue line. Quick shot coming. Loose puck out in front. Oh, a great opportunity. Goes up and over the goal. Here's Walton now going down the right wing. Walton over the blue line. Backhands the puck in deep. Levac chases after it. It's up for grabs. Get it to Wysick. Here come the Storm over the line. Big hit there. Singh met Fraser, or Strohack that is. Strohack and Fraser both have delivered a couple big hits. They're going to be a tough pair to play against. 6 and 8 on the back end for the Petes. Here comes McGregor with it. McGregor on the back end and tried to slip it in with a forehand and just couldn't complete the shot. Lutz has the puck in the far corner. And he'll find Walton, who tried to find McGregor. Here's Carson Cameron. Cameron. Lutz. McGregor steals it here for the Petes, heads towards the net. Slides right on goal, but that's the Guelph Storm coming out of their own zone, still looking for their first goal of this hockey game. They're coming off a loss last night against Barrie. Petes had last night off, so it's not too often the Petes have a Thursday night game and then they're fresh as Novotny shot it on his own goal, or at least he was pressured enough where the puck went right on net. So the schedule makers were a little nicer to the Petes this week, giving them 2 home games without having to travel to Ottawa or Kingston on the front in between. A little fresher. Here's Petrosky. Back forward in his own zone. Miedema keeping his close watch on him. Ethan Miedema from nearby Cobourg, Ontario. He's looking forward here. He's got it. Drops it. And a good look. Shot on goal. Let's get the goal. Just took him an extra minute. And we're tied at 2 here with under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Novotny for the steal. Novotny coming in. Into the corner. Walton in there with him as well. And then it's up in the far corner. Strohak will hustle in from the left point. He's tied up but stays with it. Kicks the puck a little deeper and he gets some help, and the Storm eventually get it but can't clear. Levac. Walton out in front for Novotny. Deflects it on goal. Redirected it right on net, and it's stopped by Jovanovski. And now the Storm through the neutral zone as they look for their first lead of the night. They trailed 2-0 but have tied it up. 2 unanswered goals. And the puck lifted out by Strohak. Back to get it here is Spada. Draw 1. Carson Cameron over to Petrosky. Back to Cameron. Tipped in by Walton. Here's Novotny with Levac out in front. Spotted him, just couldn't get it. The puck, and it's lifted out. Petrosky back for it. James Petrosky up here to Kieron Walton. Walton's got 1 here tonight in his Petes debut, looking for another one. Levac got it out in front. Now he's trying to take it and gets it to Novotny. Novotny for Walton. And Walton gets tangled up, and Wysick was in there as well, trying to take it away. A little choppy in behind there, and now Guelph will set it up and out of play, and that's, I think, going to be a draw. 1 back. Here's Levac doing a backhander, and he gets it to settle. Novotny. Petrosky. Adam Novotny coming in, shoots. Nice save there by Jovanovski. And the puck snapped down the ice here by the Storm. Petrosky hustles back. He'll have an option to drop it if he wants to, or carry it. He's going to carry it this time. He's over the blue line. Sharp pass over to Levac, and Levac will drop it here to Novotny, who comes in over the blue line. Novotny turns it over to his forehand. Passes it back to Petrosky. He finds Novotny again. He's on the power play. Novotny hangs on. Now he shoots, goes off his stick. Levac picks up the puck. Levac tries to shovel it and out in front. And Kolarek was there. Kolarek with a goal here tonight as well. And that goes through the 2 defensemen. And that allows Guelph to make some changes on the penalty kill. But they have to hurry. And they do. And here come the Petes. Novotny carrying it in. Adam Novotny bumped in the corner. And the puck comes to the blue line, but Petrosky is there, walks in, back to Levac. Levac down low for Walton. Walton hanging on to it for now. There's the feed out front, deflected. What a save, rebound.
Walton down low, and the Guelph defender coming out to challenge him a little bit, unlike the second period when he had all kinds of time to
body, I think, there, but having a quick chat with both of them. Off the draw, puck is still up for grabs, and Levac will take it. Levac keeps it down low. Bump by Singh. Just over a half a minute left in this power play for the Petes. Comes back along the boards. Petrosky has it over to the far side for Walton. He shoots, and that is stopped by Zachary Jovanovski. Right of Jovanovski. Petes win it. Walton. Petrosky to Novotny. Adam Novotny coming in. Novotny top of the circle in the slot. There's a shot. Kolarek. Oh, I thought he had room and just missed on the near side. Great setup. Here's a chance. Kolarek again. Kolarek out in the slot for Novotny, and not a great pass. Here's a shot coming. And the loose puck out in front. Shot. Another chance by Kolarek. And a shot by Walton. That is stopped by Jovanovski. And it's centered again, but this time it's taken away by Wysick. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And he's not going to go anywhere. Strohak with another solid check along those far boards. Keeps it along the boards. And now Novotny gets tripped up. Fans wanted a call there. I think Pete's assistant coach Nate Oak was looking for one too. But at this point in the game, that would have been a tough one to call. They let it go, and the play will continue. 10 seconds left. Singh, he's, I think, happy just to get this one into overtime.
Just get the point.
Yeah, so that guarantees both teams a point. Fans don't like it, but phone the neighbors and wake the kids. Lost it for a second, gets it right back. Novotny drops it for Walton. Walton in the slot, shot. Petrosky fanned on it. And here's Walton again. Walton coming in, heads to the goal. What a move. Walton gets tripped on his way through the crease. Oh, man, almost scoring the overtime goal here in his debut. And Walton stays out here. It's Novotny. Novotny with Carson Cameron. Walton looking for it. Novotny shooting, and a save by Jovanovski. Adam Novotny with a good chance. Walton had a great chance to end it early. 3 in total. Let's take a peek.
Well, Walton gets the puck here, and you know, on 3-on-3, he's got so much space. His skating just takes over. This move right here is just unbelievable. And then blows a tire. And then Novotny gets another chance right here. I don't want to get too fine here.
As they make their way in. Here's McFadden, the Peterborough native. Would love to score an OT here in his hometown. Keeps the puck in. Wysick will now play it. Hopkins is out there too. Wysick drops it. Hopkins keeps it in at the blue line. Flips it into Wysick. He's got Walton to deal with, though. And Walton had enough of him, and now here comes Adam Novotny one-on-one. Novotny over the blue line, trying to end it, shooting, and that's stopped. Petrosky picks up the loose puck, drops it. Walton coming in. Walton shooting. Oh, what a stop. Jovanovski.
That was probably the biggest.
In overtime, McCallum stops and comes back towards the blue. Walton's back out on the ice. They're having McCallum take the draws, and then Walton comes right back out. Here's Walton with it. Walton in overtime. In his first game as a Peterborough Pete. Walton still with it. Heads to the net. Walton, backhand. Oh, my goodness. Call Crime Stoppers. Zachary Jovanovski just saved the day, robbing Kieron Walton of a highlight reel goal.
Well, first of all, Walton's speed coming down onto Jovanovski, and then that move, and Jovanovski didn't buy it. Oh, what a save.
What a save indeed. It was almost over, courtesy of Kieron Walton. McCallum again out to take the draw. Walton stays out there. What a debut he's had here, and he'd love to score the overtime winner here. He's had about 3 chances so far to do so. Petrosky back to play it. He's just going to slow it down a little bit. Here he goes. He saw a bit of a lane down the right side. He's going to take it. Here's Petrosky in overtime. Backhand pass to Novotny. Just couldn't get it over to him. And Shapinsky goes up the other way. Here come the Storm, heading to the goal. And Easton Rye with the little save there. Little twister in the corner. And Petrosky lost his stick. Here's a chance out in front. Backhand, Rye with a save. As he closes the door, he's going to be forced to make another one here perhaps. Out in front, he does get a small piece of that one. Oh my, 3,827 getting their money's worth tonight. Here's Novotny over the blue line with Walton. Novotny kicks it back up to escape. Carson Cameron joins in on the play. And Novotny, it comes out on him, but he's trying to get untangled, and now Cameron will take it. He's the lone man back, and Carson Cameron gets away from his man. That was McFadden. Here's Cameron. Cameron lost control of it, gets it back to Walton. Walton coming in. Again, trying to make his way to the goal, but this time, Will McFadden takes it away. And that will do it. We are going to go to a shootout there. And here comes Kieron Walton. Walton, he comes in. Walton shoots, he scores. Signals up to section 3. And Kieron Walton quickly becoming a fan favorite here in the Lift Lock City.
Welcome to Peterborough, Kieron.
And here comes Wysick. Wysick one-on-one against Rye. Nifty move, gets it back. Can't get the shot away, and the Peterborough Petes will win it in a shootout. Easton Rye with the victory and goal. A thriller here tonight.